Okay, folks, I'm gonna do this review for you guys because you guys, the fans, have asked me to do this, and oh god, I'm. I mean, I'm gonna do it no matter what, and so oh god, sit back, relax, and enjoy as I review issue 134. Okay, so it starts off with Sonic in Dr. Quack's office, telling him about the growth that's in his telling him about the implant the aliens put in his ear. Son kind of freaks out and says, "Get rid of it," but Dr. Quack assures him if he gets rid of it, it'd do more harm than good, and it's also bonded to his nervous system. As Sonic walks out, he's greeted by his family and Sally. And a lot of people talk about the artwork for this as like bad or cartoony, but I mean it's good. I mean, if you know all the comic books I read that have really like bad artwork, all the comic books I read that have bad artwork, even for cartoony kind of comics. Oh, trust me, this is okay. This is okay by any standards. If you wanna, if you wanna go read some bad, look at some bad artwork, go read, go. But if you want to look at a really bad comic, go to freaking go look up freaking Countdown the Final Crisis. Yes, I read it. It's horrible. You think Linkar had a hard time with it? Oh no, I had a hard time with it. But back to the actual story. So and so they walk out before that, and that's Sonic Sally's mother. Sally's mother pretty much tells Sonic about the party that's being thrown in his honor. Now, and this is what's freaking misleading about the whole freaking comic book. Oh, freaking Sonic and Sonic make out. It's like it's teasing you. It's just basically teasing you, like, oh, they're gonna break up, but hey, look at this. But then after that, they got they got greeted. Sonic and his family started talking, and then they get greeted by the paparazzi. They're pretty much freaking flabbergasted that Sonic's freaking back again, blah blah blah. But okay, but then Sonic. Well, actually, I could actually go to the part with Mutsky. But really, I have no problem with Mutsky talking because seriously, this whole freaking because Mobius itself is made of talking animals, and to say that Sonic's pet, which is weird because they're animals and they have pets, and I think that's a little weird. But anyways, it's talking to him. So really, I'm not even really gonna even talk about that as much. But actually, Sonic gets some rest. Sonic was actually getting some rest when this is going on, but it's really not. It's really not like to get into. So, anyways, Sonic pretty much talks to Tails, and he gives Tails the this watch that met has the parents. Messages of his parents. Actually, they are alive and stuff like that. But I gotta say, when Tails is crying in this like one panel, it looks more cartoony than it should be. And I understand that this comic should be a little dark and brooding and blah blah blah, but yeah, why did they have to make it like this? It's like, hey, to distract you, to tell you to kind of soften the blow, we're making this cartoony for you guys. How does that sound? I'm just saying. I don't really have any quarrels with the artwork. It's kind of like it's like, eh. This is just to cushion the blow. Hope you Sonic and Sonic fans just enjoy disappointment in this comic. So so then King Max pretty much says he's stepping down as ruler, and Sally should serve as acting ruler. And he said enjoy and pretty much and actually Mina goes to see Sonic. And oh yeah, Sally's jealous. Well, there's no need to be there's no need to be jealous because Mina actually has a boyfriend. His name is Ash Mongoose. Now Ash Mongoose, I don't like this freaking character. He's like Jeffrey St. John, but more douchey. And really, guys, take a look at how he's dressed. One person, one person. While I was talking about this, I don't know where I forget where. As you said, he kind of looks like a pimp, an old pimp an old pimp in a club trying to look younger. And I gotta say, I kind of agree. But back to the topic at hand. Back to the topic at hand. Ugh, but you know, no one really cares about Ash. I'm not really gonna talk. But he's pretty much a douche in every sense of the word. You know what? Eh, it's going pretty well. But do you know what the whole problem I have with Mina, like, not now, but in the like issue when I was first reading it. What I mean, freaking Sally, freaking mourned for Sonic every day he was freaking gone, and it only took it only took Mina probably like a year to just freaking to freaking freaking get on with her life. Now that pretty much shows you how much Mina's love for Sonic actually ran. Okay, but now we go to the conversations, and it goes to a whole bunch of conversations between Sonic, Chaotix, and Hershey and Jeffrey St. John. So, okay, here we go with Bunny and Sonic. And Bunny and Sonic actually. Bunny and, so Sonic asks Bunny about how has Antoine changed. And Bunny says that he was different after the war, and after a couple while they broke up. They broke up. You know, and Sonic Comic World actually pointed this out. Bunny's willing to go with a cowardly and skittish Antoine instead of a dark, heroic Antoine. And we all know he's the anti. We all know that this Antoine that's dark and heroic is just freaking the anti Antoine. He's Patch. We all know that. We all know that. Okay, we know it. We know it. Patch or whatever his name is. You know, I haven't seen the anti characters of the Archie Sonic for so long I forget their names. They're anti names, but I'm just gonna call them anti Antoine or whatever. But okay. So Sonic and Sonic are gonna go talk alone until a member of. Okay, I don't really need to talk about this. Let's just go to the part that's torturing. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the part that's more torturing to me than anything. Okay, okay. Okay. So Sally and Sonic are pretty much talking that she would like Sonic to roll by her side. And Sally Sally Sonic pretty much says Sonic pretty much doesn't answer the first time, and pretty much Sally goes. There's plenty of people that can fight, take up the fight, but she wanted Sonic to stay by her side, and Sonic pretty much said he couldn't. Because think about it, people. Despite how Bugsy the Hedgehog Bugsy the Hedgehog in my series is gonna kind of be, but really Sonic is the only one that can stop Robotnik. And seriously, I mean, would it be? I mean, the comic would be really just lame if Sonic's just sitting by the sidelines, cuddling and kissing with Sally when he knows that there's Robotnik is still out and about. So he'd be restless anyway. So I mean, I know Sally is sad that he was gone, but he's a hero. So I mean, I know how she feels, but god dang. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Um, I know how she feels, but basically, Zack's still a hero. And then Sonic, well, Sally slaps Sonic in the most messed up way possible. Oh God, man. Do I even have to really say it about the slapping this thing? Do I really just? Do I really have to say it? It's just horrible. It's more horrible when Tails got slapped, but at the time before that even happened, oh Jesus, I felt like my childhood got beat with a bat and then beat with a gigantic stick. And then and Sally Primus says that she's refused to let her heart be broken again, and runs runs off and says Robotnik can have Sonic all to himself. And and I may make jokes about this, and mock off, especially if anybody actually kind of listened to it, like the side joke where I say Sonic after this Sonic was actually there, went to my place crying. Um, yeah, that was a little joke in there. It was kind of referencing this. Oh Jesus! But look how this ends. But seriously, think, think, folks. Why do they have to make Sonic and Sally kind of break up like this? I mean, this is the most horrible way for two characters as a couple to break up. I mean, there's a lot of horrible ways I could probably think of, but to me, this will always stand as my most hated issue because of what happened here. And that's why I kind of didn't want to review this thing because it's a bad issue. It's a bad issue, and and basically, sorry if you guys heard a background saying for me that the food's done. I'm just like trying to do this, but everything has been trying to stop me. So, guys, I just wanted to say, this issue was pretty. I mean, the side story to this is better because it's about Mobius. The Mobius 25, 25 years later. And seriously, other than that, this issue gets to me, and it's not really a bad issue, but to me it kind of is. So it gets a rough nine. It really gets a 9 out of 10. It's good, but I would rate it lower. But seriously, I'd be going too far. No, no, I am rating it lower. It's just yeah. No, no. I was gonna rate it a 9 out of 9. I mean 9 out of 10, but no, it deserves um uh for a 5 out of 9. It's a horrible issue because of the story, but I mean, it's a one. It's a 5 out of 5. I mean, it's a 5 out of 9. It's bad, but there are some funny moments. It's not like the worst issue in the world. I can think of another one. Cough, cough. Um, but pretty much that's how it goes. And this is Bugsy signing off. See you guys later.